Hello, and here's a tutorial on how to build my Lego Pidgeot. Start with my Lego Pidgey. I'll put the link in the description, but we're going to have to make a huge change. So take Pidgey and remove everything from here down. You can see I end with this last brick, and I end with this last brown brick. And you can see the front is slightly lower than the back, but we're going to need to remove everything but that. Otherwise, you can keep the pieces the same. The only thing is you'll need one extra of these. First of all, take 3 of them and lay them out like this. Put 1 under, 2 under, and 3 under. So, now they're at the same level, but we have stuff hanging out at the end. The other thing is take these little wedge pieces, put them on top of the slopes, and then put those slopes. 2 of them are on top of a 3x1, and the last one's on top of a 4x1. And once you have this, basically put this one in the middle, the 4 goes in the middle, and the 3s go on the 2 ends. Just like this. So it looks like this. And it isn't too stable yet, so be careful, but this should be okay for now. The other thing is these pieces are going to end up going here. So you can see the immediate problem is there's space. So we're going to fill that space right now. We're going to put 1 here, and then that's the extra, and then we're going to put this here. And then you're going to put these right where they used to be, essentially. And the reason we have to make this big change is so the new tail feathers we're going to put on, because Pidgey has red tail feathers, they won't fit unless we make this change. Then we're also going to put these 2 on, and then just like before, in the middle we have this last piece. And let me fix, after I put this in, I'll fix this. So it's not extremely stable, but it is relatively stable. Just like before, we have the feet, and we'll just put that right on. So just disassemble the bottom of Pidgey and rebuild it like that, and it should be fine. It looks basically just like it used to. It's basically almost as stable, but we just do that for the new tail feathers, which I will do right now, because you can see, unlike before, now they're all sticking out. So you're about to do 3 of what I'm about to show you. You take 1 of the 2x1s, you put a 1x1 on top of it, then you put it below the tail feather, so it look just like that, and then you're going to put another 2x1 on top of that, and that's going to make the new tail feather. So the foot came undone a bit. I'll fix that. There we go. So now it's stable again. So like I said, it's not as stable as before, but it should be okay. And it doesn't really matter since I use this for the stop motion animation anyway, and it really shouldn't be too unstable. And I'm just making the last 2 of the tail feathers. Put the last one on, the 1x1, and the 2x1. So those are Pidgey's new tail feathers. They resemble Pidgeot's tail feathers. Now the top, take away these 3 solid plates. And then what we're going to replace them with is Pidgey's long hair. But we're going to put these 1x1 plates on the bottom right and the bottom left. Just like that. And I'll straighten them out a bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 of these long 4x1 yellows and put it in the middle. And then we're going to take the other 2 of the 4x1 reds and put them on the sides. The nose came out, I'll fix that. So they should look like this. So you can see the yellow starts sooner but also ends sooner. And then we just put the yellows and the reds right below it. Right below it. So on the reds, it's going to be 3 overlapping. On the yellow, it's going to be 2 overlapping. So that way they end at the same point, and the yellow starts sooner. So that makes Pidgeot's hair, really. So that's Pidgeot. So it's basically the same as Pidgey. We just added in the little decorations. we fixed the bottom of it, and looks pretty good. So that's the evolution kit from Pidgey to Pidgeot.